Also, I forgot that China declared the war on Japan, and they lost within, like, the first year. Man, that is horribly pathetic. Of course, not as pathetic as this beard I'm trying to grow on my face. So what if Hitler was just focused on spreading fascism as an ideology instead of causing World War II? Today, I'm going to try to play this game like the Cold War, except it's not really going to go that well. Now, I do realize this is going to be an incredibly boring game to play. Luckily, as I normally do, I'll only show you the highlights, but just know deep down inside, I'm gonna want to fucking kill myself. So as I said, my goal in this campaign is to spread fascism to as many countries as possible without actually going to war with either the Allies or the Comintern. Adolf just has other priorities in this world. He doesn't want to be a complete dick this time around. Oh yeah, and I'll also be playing with the newly updated Road to 56 mod, so we'll have some interesting things to look at. Not only on my side of things, but just to kind of see what the AI does. I guess my biggest fear, Mussolini is just gonna start shit, and I can't do anything about that. So please, don't ruin this for me, Benito. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but I think the first country I want to try to convert is Poland. But then obviously, this region is pretty high on my priority list. Okay, this is a little funky. The British have forced Iran to demilitarize this zone. That's gotta make you pretty mad. Maybe you'll want to join Papa Hitler in some fascist fiestas? I don't know why I'm speaking Spanish to you. That was just the first thing that popped in my head. So obviously, if this is a Cold War, we're gonna have a ton of proxy conflicts. So yeah, Franco, don't worry, I got you. This feels kind of weird, but political power is like the only thing I care about in this video, because I'm now in 8 different countries trying to spread my ideology. I know this is kind of weird since nobody has nuclear technology, so it's not really the same way it worked in the Cold War, but I don't know, maybe the Nazis realized they couldn't win a full-on world war. Oh my god. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that. Damn, Oswald, you are one sexy man. I've got one of those fascist boners going on. Now, I was boosting popularity, but I think I just got lucky with the fact that they decided to go down an interesting part of their focus tree. I had no idea they visited us. I think, unfortunately, France might just be a lost cause. They could be going communism. Awesome. Here's also some pretty good news for our Cold War. And here's our first real conflict. Speaking of China, though, I have thought about maybe doing some stuff in their government as well. I mean, there's a chance Hirohito might not even go to war with them, so maybe we could try it. I should probably just befriend Czechoslovakia in this scenario, right? I think that's what we'll do. Oh, yep, there goes Poland. They've formed their own faction. But luckily, the Allies have disbanded. So that is fantastic. I was really not expecting something like this. Okay, so China declared war on Japan. That's new. I guess let's go ahead and support Hirohito and send some volunteers over. So just because this is a Cold War doesn't mean I can't technically start up a small conflict. The rule is I just can't trigger World War II and get major powers involved. So I think I might try this here. The Swiss also formed their own faction, but again, I mean, that's fine. If Yugoslavia wants to join the Free States, please do it. Just please do it. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I mean, world tension's only at 17%, so it might be okay. Good, good. My ideological friends are helping out. And perfect. Croatia just popped out, but also I'm at war with Czechoslovakia, which is kind of okay. And there's another huge victory for fascism. Japan just took China. This would be the big prize, though, if I could get British Raj to join our side. That'd be such a massive deal, and because the British still own them, I think it's likely. Okay, so there was the peace deal. I chose to take all of Yugoslavia because it makes sense for my focus tree, but then I puppeted Czechoslovakia because I felt like that'd be more of a natural thing to do if this was a Cold War. I don't know, I was just trying to get into it, trying to roleplay here. Damn it, Greece. Okay, well, they refused to be our bitch. That's unfortunate. Could I possibly declare one more war without things getting too crazy? But then again, is it even necessary? I mean, they're already almost fascist. I've been working on boosting their ideology since the very beginning. I think we'll leave them alone. Oh boy, okay, this could be a problem. Romania, can you back off? I can't get them in the Axis just yet because world tension isn't high enough, but that's not necessarily what we're trying to do anyways. Well, there they go. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Also, France just went communist, which means our Cold War is basically between the Axis and the Comintern. But then again, the New World's probably gonna stay democratic because the US is doing their stuff here. Maybe I could try to grab Brazil. I don't know if it's too late. I think why not? Here's our current axis so far, even though I'm not really worried about getting people into our faction. Also, I forgot that China declared the war on Japan, and they lost within, like, the first year. Man, that is horribly pathetic. Of course, not as pathetic as this beard I'm trying to grow on my face. Uh-oh, it might be a race for Canada. I had no idea this was going on. Both communist and fascist support is rising. We're probably gonna want to help out. I might be able to also get Mexico, but, I'm starting to run out of political power. So Scandinavia just formed the Three Brothers, which kind of sucks. I mean, I'm really close to switching Sweden's ideology, but I guess it's fine either way. And now Japan is going to take out the rest of China, which is great. Perfect. And there is a civil war inside of Romania. And because I switched Poland to fascist, they joined the Polish faction as well. And there we go, Greece. It's about time, buddy. Let's go. Get in here. Things are starting to get a little bit messy because I started justifying on Belgium before world tension was at 52%. I was just going to try a little sneaky invasion because I didn't think anyone would help support Belgium. They're among one of the only democracies left in all of Europe. And here's Karl trying to trick me. He's down to join the Axis, but that would cause kind of World War II. I don't think so. Yes, okay, there it is. Civil War in Mexico. Let's send the volunteers over. Even though I don't think they need our help, but it's fine, I got you. Damn, Canada's gonna be close. Next election is coming up in like 6 months. Okay, so this is kind of a pretty big problem. Yeah, definitely. And now it's gotten into an even bigger problem because... damn it. This is going to be really bad because I think Papa Stalin is going to demolish all these countries and the Comintern is about to get a whole lot more powerful. And so it begins. There you go. Karl, because I didn't help you out, you join the communists instead. I mean, I could try to send volunteers over, technically. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. I'm allowed to send 8 because it's such a massive conflict. I guess. I got excited there for a second, but yeah, I guess Iran's going through a democratic civil war. Maybe I should help out the non-aligned side now that I think about it. There we go, Siam. Go ahead, join in. Perfect. I'm afraid all the fascist countries are just going to join Poland's faction. Stupid Turkey. Okay, why did you do that, Turkey? I was so close. It was about to happen. Oh, and also, the Three Brothers just got a 4th... brother. Okay, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I don't know if this is a Cold War anymore. Son of a bitch. Okay, that... damn it, Oswald. You know, playing with this Road to 56 mod makes Hearts of Iron 4 a bearable game. Because in vanilla HOI4, Germany triggers literally everything. Not so much when there's a bunch of unique national focus trees. France and Siam are now at war, so Siam wants me to obviously join in. They, or the rest of the other countries out there, clearly didn't realize this was supposed to be a Cold War game. Adolf's trying not to be an asshole. Come on, guys. We were just about to switch over Canada too. Their election's in October. Right now it's July, but they'll be dead by August, more than likely. Now I can technically invade Belgium, but I mean, it's 99 world tension. They'll probably just join the Comintern. Damn, and there goes Trotsky. We were pretty close to seeing him. Obviously, I didn't really stage any coups in this game because for the most part, it's useless. At least in the past, they don't really work out that well. Wow, okay. Now, even Mussolini is at war. That's just sad. This has gone horribly. Alright, clearly this video hasn't been perfect, but at least we get to see Canadian Hitler. They somehow survived for just long enough. And they would want to join my faction if Poland didn't take the damn glory from me. We do also have nationalist South Africa, so I mean, thanks, British Empire. Alright, well, you might as well. I mean, I don't see the point of the whole Three Brothers thing anymore. 5 brothers now are in this faction. Canada's basically gone, and that civil war in Mexico never actually finished. I don't know why, it was like a complete stalemate the whole time. This is definitely one of those never-ending conflict wars with the US and Stalin kind of on the same team against the rest of the world. Well, you know, except for me, because I'm an idiot. I did end up changing a ton of countries to go fascist. It was kind of out of luck, though. I mean, the British Empire really helped out a lot. So even though this eventually escalated to a hot war, we started off pretty cold, and I mean, that's all I basically wanted to do. Okay, so real quick, I tried again, this time by dismantling that Polish faction. As you can see, they were going to be invaded by the Soviet Union, basically no matter what, and when they tried to join the Axis, I said, nah, dude, get out of here. So then they joined the French Entente, which is okay, I guess. I mean, it's not a world war. Karl once again joined the Comintern, which means he was saved and fascist Romania didn't pop up. And then, as you can see, the British still declared war on the US. Although, whoa, they're taking Disney World. Alright, that's a massive success. So it looks like the only way you'd be able to do a game like this is if you dismantled all factions, or if you only allowed the first 3 starting ones. I mean, because you know what? I was gonna let Fascist Poland fall and just cut my losses. It would have been fine. I mean, sorry dude, but that's Cold War strategy. What else was I gonna do? And as you can see, I just said, screw it, I'll let the British Empire join the Axis, and we will fight alongside them. Interestingly, this time I lost Siam to the Comintern, even though, I mean, they're not aligned, but clearly Papa was trying hard to get them on his side. And from the looks of this, there was definitely a little competition going on between our 2 ideologies. The Union of Red Dragon. Come on, guys, don't be a traitor. Thunder Dragons are much better. And I didn't even talk about how Alf was leading the US this entire time. Like, I haven't seen FDR for this entire video, which is a little weird. Anyways, I'm sure you guys could probably figure out a much better way to do this. This was kind of experimental, but I think, you know, I was onto something. Maybe. I don't know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And of course, big thanks to Neo, Wyone, Destinyfucker 9000, Jacob W, Elfie, Stormblade, Ethan J, Kirby, Humor Demon, Namir, Stefan M, and Furry Cruz for being my crack daddies. If you want to support me, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description down below. Thank you so much for helping, Crack Boy.